Good morning, or yeah, it is morning. Good morning. My name is Maddie, if you're new to my channel, and if you're not new to my channel, then welcome back. So today's video, as you can see, I'm only wearing my eyebrows because I'm just gonna get into it. Today's video is gonna be doing a first impressions of the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. So this is it right here. Okay. I have been looking for a more peach concealer to help cancel out my dark circles, but it's always handy to have these other colors, and it's got a diagram in the back. I'll show you here. That kind of explains what the colors are for. So the peach color here is for disguising dark circles. The yellow shade here is to combat discoloration, so on your eyelid if you want to cover the veins. The green shade is for any redness, which I always have around my nose, and then I have a bit more on my face because this week, wait, let me finish what I was saying and then I'll talk about why I need it today. But and then the lilac shade is to brighten any dullness. So the reason why I really need the red shade and probably the other shades this week is because I was very bad and I went to bed twice this week with my makeup on. I know. I was so exhausted. It's been such a busy week, and I think I'm getting a weird cold that doesn't quite like hit you right away. It's like this slow burn, and you're like, I'd rather just be really ill for 2 days and be done with it. But no, it's taking its time. So I've got redness, I'm extra tired. So yeah, great day to test this stuff. So I'm gonna zoom you in, and we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so to not dip my fingers into it, so I don't get it dirty, I have this little BH Cosmetics brush. I think it's a small concealer brush. I'm gonna start with the peachy shade. So I usually tend to stay away from creamy products like this because I have oily skin and they don't always fare well, but I've heard some good things about it, so I wanted to give it a shot. Sometimes these products work well if they get warmed up with your finger, but I figured I'll try it with the brush first. My camera's fighting with focusing. Okay. So I took a bit of the peach stuff. Oh, wow. Wow. That didn't take much. And you could always like use your finger, the warmth of your finger to blend it in after. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this will fare under concealer, like how it'll mix and wear all day. But do you see the difference? Wow, I wasn't expecting it to be that, yeah. Oh, jeez, I'm tired. It doesn't feel waxy. I remember buying a NYX one, and I love NYX products, so I hate to say anything bad about it, but I had gotten their color correcting thingy and I found it too waxy, for me anyways. I mean, I know a lot of people really love it and it works for them, it just didn't work for me. I think because I have oilier skin, but yeah, this doesn't feel waxy at all. Wow, wow. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Just gonna dip in a little bit more. And I didn't really have to dig in there that much. Not at all. All right, other side. It looks kind of dark in the pan, so I didn't expect it to brighten under here also. Wow. Oh, my skin's really bad today. I didn't put on any primer either because I wanted to just see the product, how it fared out. Okay, that side needs a little bit more, but wow. Wow. Like, yeah, I think I'd be wearing this almost every day. I don't want to put too much because I am going to put concealer on top, just because if not it would look weird. You see that? Does the camera pick that up? Isn't that crazy? Holy smokes. Okay. So next I'm going to go in with the yellow concealer to put on my eyelids. My daughter's watching Scooby-Doo. They're so into it, which is really cool because I watched it when I was a kid. Wow, super bright. I wonder how this would be as a eyelid primer. Woo, I think I put a little bit too much though. Okay. And like I said, it's not waxy. It does blend well, but it feels a bit powdery to the touch. Like once it starts to set. Okay, I put a little bit too much on that lid. It's looking a little weird. Oh, you know where else I could put the peach concealer? Right here. Because it kind of gives you like a instant little eye lift. Like right there, go up a bit. Because you tend to get dark there too. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the green concealer. I haven't found a green concealer that I like yet. Not that I've tried a lot, but you know, I found them a bit waxier or whatnot, and they do make liquid ones, but I didn't bother because most of the time my concealer can cover most of it, but there's always a spot, which is this red, like a scar that gets covered but fades rather quickly. So I'm hoping this will help cover that. And it's okay if it looks a little bit green on your skin because your concealer or your foundation is supposed to cover it. Got some redness there, some discoloration there. Let's just paint the whole face with it. I have this discoloration here too. I wonder if the yellow would be better for that. I'm gonna try the yellow on that part, but I'm gonna put some of this green where I'm red here. Yeah, I'm still having a hard time covering that. I don't know. One day I might see a dermatologist and be like, do something. What can we do? I do use a glycolic acid at night in my night cream, and it does help a little bit with the scarring, but what I found it mostly did was just liven my skin up. Like my skin looks so like shiny and bright. Not always because of the oil, but looks nice and shiny because of it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the yellow concealer and try to get this guy here. Yeah, that kind of helped a bit. Oh yeah, and just one last thing, the purple lilac. I guess I'll put it on the top of my cheekbones. I don't know. I've never really used it before. I used to have years and years ago, Elise Wattier, the satellite or whatever they called it. And I didn't know what to do with half of them. Like honestly, I'm in my late 30s and I know more about makeup, obviously through trial and error and whatnot, but I didn't really know much to do, and I didn't really know about YouTube, and it wasn't fairly new at the time, so I've learned so much just watching YouTube. So yeah, I guess I'll put it here. We'll see how it looks with the foundation. It's for any areas of your skin that has dullness, but I don't know. All right, so that is all of it. So far, I am mega impressed with the peachy concealer. I've used yellow concealers in the past for my circles and I just didn't find that they were that effective, so I kind of gave up on it. I'm gonna pause here, put it on my foundation and concealer, and before I set it with powder to show you guys what it looks like, and then I'll come back again with all my face and then give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I haven't set with powder yet, so I'll do that soon, but I just wanted you guys to see. So what it is, I applied my usual foundation. I'll list the names of all the products down below, but I used a beauty blender because I didn't want to spread away any of the product. So I figured with the Beauty Blender, it really like helps blend in all the products and doesn't move anything else. But it didn't take that much. Like already after a layer of foundation, things were looking really, really smooth. I just went in to touch up the more stubborn spots a little bit with a bit of concealer. I think the Maybelline Better Skin. And then under my eyes, I used the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair to brighten up. So yeah, like I'm looking in my e.l.f. mirror, so I could see a little bit where I didn't touch as well. But that yellow on the lid really brightened my eyes. Like I noticed my whole eye area super bright. I don't know if the lilac did anything different. I guess I'd have to do like a half face thing and see what happens, but even some of my discoloration is a lot better. Now I was kind of conservative with the coverage. I didn't want to pile it on too much, but yeah, so far so good. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's with all my eye makeup on. Like my eye area looks so bright. I didn't use any eye primer because I want to see if that yellow concealer will kind of act like one. So I'm wearing a little bit more eyeshadow than I would normally on a day-to-day basis. It is Saturday, but I'm just taking it easy today, going to see a friend and chilling. Anyways, so I'll be honest, I do feel like I'm wearing a little bit more makeup than usual. I do feel that way, but I like the payoff. So I don't know, maybe I'll get used to it and it's not a big deal. Or maybe it'll warm up to my skin as the day goes on and it won't feel, I might not feel it. Anyways, I don't want to say that I feel cakey. I just feel like I'm wearing a little bit more makeup on my face. But so far I really like the look. I will leave down below how it wears throughout the day, if it plays nice with the other products on my face, if it breaks up or whatnot. I think though, honestly, that it will stay put for most of the day because it's not waxy. It goes on really, really nice, but starts to dry down into a kind of a powdery finish. So I think it'll have good staying power, but I will let you know. So yeah, so far thumbs up. Now, when I went to pick this up, I didn't see the price tag. I'm like, it's gotta be like 15, 18 bucks. Like, okay, it's pricey, but whatever. You get 4 concealers, it was $20 Canadian. So before I tried, I'm like, oh man, please work, please work. Even if one of those colors work, please work. But yeah, no, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, especially with the peach color, I was just amazed that it didn't take much product to hide. So yes, very good. A little pricey, but you do get 4 colors and a little sponge that comes with it, which I didn't even bother trying it with, but feel free. And yeah, pretty much for the peach color almost alone, it's worth it. But you do get 4 other colors and they do work pretty decently well. It didn't cover some of my really super stubborn spots, but I think I need to just play around with the colors. Maybe mixing the yellow and green will do the trick, or maybe the peach color, I don't know. But for my under eye circles, I'm super mega impressed. So I think I might be repeating myself, but I'll end the video here and say, you know, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video or you like any of my review videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, then I really thank you very much. I love having you here. I love having somebody else to talk to besides myself, which, whatever. I mean, as long as a couple people watch it and they have fun with it or they get something from it, then I'm really happy, because I've mentioned before that I really do love being part of the beauty community. So thank you so much again, and listening to me blab and listening to any cartoons that are in the background. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.